Welcome to the Review Network. Today, we are asking a critical question that many students face. When you are choosing academic support, should you go for the cheapest option, or is it worth investing in premium services that cost more upfront but claim to deliver much more value? This is not just about money. It is about the quality of your education, the risks you take when you cut corners, and the long-term impact on your academic success. At first glance, low-cost providers seem attractive. You see an essay or assignment service for half the price of a competitor and you think, why pay more? But there is a hidden truth behind those bargain rates. Academic writing is skilled work. When you see extremely low prices, it usually means writers are underpaid, corners are cut in quality assurance, and aftercare is either minimal or non-existent. The danger is not just wasted money, but deeper costs like poor grades, failed submissions, or even disciplinary action if plagiarism goes unnoticed. Cheap support often comes with problems. Many low-end providers hire freelancers without proper subject expertise. A student who pays for a budget service may receive work that looks acceptable at first glance but breaks down on closer inspection. Arguments may be shallow, sources out of date, and referencing sloppy or incomplete. In some cases, parts of the text may be recycled or plagiarized. When that happens, students end up paying again to fix it. Or worse, they risk their academic reputation. The saying, buy cheap, buy twice, applies strongly here. Premium services cost more because delivering genuine academic quality is expensive. Recruiting top writers with advanced degrees requires paying them properly. Running multiple layers of quality checks takes staff time and advanced technology. Proper referencing, proofreading, and plagiarism scans require systems that are reliable and updated. Customer service that goes beyond payment to ensure satisfaction means keeping support teams on hand and accountable. All of these elements add up to higher costs, but they also protect the student from the risks that come with low-quality work. One analogy makes this clear. Think of it like buying a car. If you discovered that essential safety checks had been skipped to save costs, would you still feel comfortable driving it? Academic work deserves the same diligence. It is the foundation of your grades and your professional reputation. Trusting it to the lowest bidder without proper checks is like driving an unsafe car. Students who chase the cheapest option often find themselves paying more in the long run. There is a real example of a student who purchased a budget essay, only to discover it was unusable. They then had to buy the same essay again from a more reliable provider. By the time they were done, they had paid more than if they had simply chosen a premium service at the start. The lesson is that short-term savings can turn into long-term losses. Premium providers position themselves differently. They charge more, but they back it up with tangible protections. For example, UK Essays was one of the first companies in the sector to introduce a clear plagiarism-free guarantee backed by advanced scanning tools. Every piece of work is run through multiple quality checks before delivery. Their model answers are written by qualified subject specialists, not generic freelancers. They also offer strong guarantees on delivery standards, with refund policies if agreed specifications are not met. This level of assurance is rare in the industry and explains why their prices sit at the top end of the market. Students are paying not just for words on a page, but for peace of mind. Another major factor is aftercare. With cheaper services, once you pay and receive the work, the interaction often ends. Premium services, however, usually include post-delivery support, revisions, and responsive customer service. This continuity means that if issues arise, the provider remains accountable. That extra layer of support further reduces the risk of wasted money or academic damage. It is also worth considering that not every student has the budget for premium services. In those cases, the safer alternative is not to gamble on the cheapest writing company, but instead to use free or low-cost support resources. These can include university writing centers, academic skills workshops, online style and referencing guides, and peer study groups. While they cannot replace a bespoke model answer from a professional writer, they avoid the dangers of poorly executed paid work that may create bigger problems than it solves. Ultimately, the question is not just about price, it is about value. Premium academic support should be seen as an investment rather than a cost. It reduces risks, safeguards academic integrity, and helps students learn through well-crafted examples. Education is not just about completing one essay, it is about building the skills, credibility, and confidence to succeed in the long term. Poor support undermines those goals. High-quality support strengthens them. The real cost of academic support is measured not only in money, but in time, effort, stress, and academic standing. Students who cut corners may save a little upfront, but can lose much more down the line. Those who choose premium support pay more at the beginning, but often save themselves from serious setbacks and repeated expenses. When you think about your education, consider what is at stake. Every assignment is part of a bigger journey. The providers that charge more do so because quality costs money to deliver. And when the consequences of failure are so high, the safest option is often the one that looks expensive at first, but ultimately saves you more. Thanks for watching the Review Network. If you have ever faced the choice between cost and quality in your studies, let us know your experiences in the comments.